as they will have the puck dropped, and we start this game from trail the Christmas break. The teams that went on break first returning first. A shot there and they score, as that's Judah Macway getting on the board first for trail as he lost an edge. Back to the blue line, Anastasio keeps it in. That shot's blocked by the stick of Brady Smith. Here comes Copeland up the right side boards for the Bulldogs. Gains the line, pulls up a shot, he scores! Juan Copeland absolutely ripped that one and gets this game tied up for the Bulldogs. Muslin will work it ahead for Thomas New. Trying to go rink wide, it's intercepted. Here comes Macway, gains the zone, got LaRiviere with him, a shot, Macway scores. Sauces it across for Chivetti. He'll go up the right side boards, gain the zone, gets by his man. Walking in, a shot, that one ripped off the crossbar. Along the boards, tied up. Momacholi comes away with it, left side Copeland. Chivetti on the doorstep, Copeland a shot. Chivetti tips it in and scores. Another power play goal, had 8 seconds left on the first one. So they'll have a chance to do it again and try to grab a lead. This game's knotted up at 2s. Bulldogs won a board battle that took 2 smoke eaters out of the play, and they worked that man advantage. Trail wins possession. Anastasio, point shot, he scores. Diliato takes over, sends it along the board. Sundar keeps it in on the left side. He'll creep down low, a shot. Dawson stopped twice, 3 times, but he scores. Throwing it ahead to center ice, finds Borgard. Could be numbers here. Borgard, left side, Norcross, right side. McDonald, a shot. That one is stopped by Parker. Back to the point, Ziski. Across, that one's intercepted by Chivetti. Off to the races. Chivetti's got a step in. Fakes a shot. Backhander's denied. At the blue line. Kennedy walking up the right side. A shot. He scores. Battling for it. Trail comes away with it towards the front of the net. And that one's bar down. Drummond scores. Diliato. Looking in front for Matthews, couldn't find him. At the line, kept in by Ziski. It's intercepted by Mitchell. He's got a step. Mitchell in, scores! Will Mitchell goes 5-hole to get the Bulldogs back on the board. And that brings them within 3. As he had a step and went blue line in, going 5-hole on Ryan Parker. That's his first as a Blackfalds Bulldog. Matthews, rink wide pass, he finds Kim, cutting towards the net, Kim scores! A nice move by Kim to just hang on, and slide it by Furston. Gonna play it ahead for Bucci. Looking to center, no one was there. Blackfalds could have numbers shorthanded, it's Mitchell. He's got Borgard, Mitchell scores! Will Mitchell rips that one by Parker and gets a shorthanded goal for Blackfalds. Bulldogs are back within 3. Mitchell just carries it across the line and wires that one towards the corner, tied up along the wall. Bulldogs look to come away with it. New pokes it ahead. Here's Langdon, could be numbers, a 3-on-1. Langdon across Mertz, one-timer, scores! Noah Mertz, what a way to score his first as a Bulldog. A 3-on-1 shorthanded chance, and Blackfalds is all of a sudden back within 2 with 8:36 to go. Looking to drop it off, Stefanik across Kim. One-timer sends it wide, rebound picked up, and they score. Stefanik buried that one on a wraparound chance, and Trail goes up by 3. Bounces, Gauthier to the line, it's Mertz. Sends it on net, tipped off the crossbar. Picks up to center ice. Time will expire. Trail will win this one 8-5.
Happy New Year's Eve, fans. Hope you're enjoying the holidays. The Okotoks Oilers make another visit to the Eagle Builders Center here in Blackfalds for another home-and-home series this weekend, and it all gets started here tonight. Welcome into the Bulldogs pregame show. I'm Kael Clark. Always happy to have you tuning in on all Bulldogs social media channels, including YouTube. It was a 2-week holiday break for the Bulldogs, but they got back to work in BC, where they just fell short 3-2 against Penticton, and then 8-5 on Sunday against the Trail Smoke Eaters that favor Trail in that one. And it was a good game to watch. Kael Clark, he had himself a game, getting the second star of the night, 38 saves against Penticton to give the Bulldogs a fighting chance. And then speaking of debuts, Mitchell and Copeland also picking up a couple points in their opening weekend as a Blackfalds Bulldogs. So both games, hard-fought battles, and the new blood seeming to really add to it, as we'll take a deeper dive with Ryan Tobler in just a moment. But lots of announcements going on around the Blackfalds Bulldogs organization, and this one is pretty special to a certain player as he's joining me here pre-game show. Fourth captain in franchise history named after the holidays, and that is you, Joey Melo. Joey, yeah, that's a huge announcement, and just take us what your thoughts were with when you found out.
Yeah, when I found out, just very excited. You know, it means a lot to be captain of a team, and especially this group is very young and excited for the second half. I feel like we got a lot more to give, and it's just very honored to maybe named captain.
Well, it's quite obvious that this isn't the year that the Blackfalds Bulldogs were wanting, but, you know, you were acted as a leader before, but even more so now with that C on the jersey. Just how do you take the rest of this season moving forward?
I feel like just like one step at a time, one game at a time, just keep on trying to build and, you know, just want to be excited to come to the rink and just try to get a couple more wins and just every day getting better.
It's been a while since we've seen Joey Melo on this ice at the Eagle Builder Center. In fact, the last time was October 26th, and that was the last time the Bulldogs picked up a win. It was against the Brooks Bandits. How does it feel to be back in the lineup, especially to be back here in front of the home crowd? Yeah,
I'm super excited. It's very special to be back at home too, especially New Year's Eve, like big crowd. So I'm just super excited to be back and back at home and back playing in front of our fans.
Now, you know, you got a big game here tonight, big couple games actually. Okotoks tonight, Okotoks tomorrow night. What is the key to success to end 2024 and 2025, the beginning of 2025, I should say, on a winning note?
Just come out strong and just play our full 60 minutes. Like in Penticton, I thought we had a good start and just try to roll that over and just keep on going, and from the buzzer, just keep full 60, get the pucks in, and just play our game.
One last question for you. You see some new guys coming into the lineup. What can you say about these new guys that have joined the Bulldogs?
Yeah, the new guys have definitely, over the last weekend, stepped up. Copeland and Mitchell, they can put the puck in the net, and Kael just unbelievably in net. So they're big parts of the team, and just try to roll over and keep it going.
Well, Happy New Year's to you, and good luck tonight. Well, we talked about a lot of changes going on around the Bulldogs organization, but none bigger really than head coach Doug Quinn stepping down, and then that meaning he's handing over the reins to interim head coach Ryan Tobler, who's joining me here pre-game show ahead of the Okotoks Oilers and the Blackfalds Bulldogs New Year Eve showdown. And Ryan, first off, Happy New Year's to you, and congratulations on the new gig.
Thank you, Kael. Yeah, you as well.
Thank you. All right. Well, yeah, so we take a look at tonight, and the calendar flips over to a new year. So for you, Ryan, what hopes and aspirations do you have for this Bulldogs team moving forward?
Yeah, obviously, like, I don't think anybody was happy, you know, with the first half of the season. So we're just trying to get a renewed energy, you know, with this group. Promising start, you know, after a 12-day layoff and, you know, not much. One practice, basically, you know, in Banff. I like the energy, the positivity from the group against Penticton. And then I felt, you know, it was there in spurts and trail, and we kept, you know, we stayed. We played to the buzzer. Unfortunately, broke down a little bit defensively, and it cost us. But pretty happy with the start. We just got to keep building with this group.
There's 2 weeks off there between games for the Bulldogs over the holidays. Did you seem to see a little bit of a spark coming back from that holiday break from your team?
Yeah, that's exactly what we saw. I think, you know, a lot of coaches face that problem with their, you know, going into Christmas. Maybe, you know, some kids are thinking about that. And I think we had that same problem. So I think coming back, you know, after the physical and mental break, I felt like we had a, you know, renewed sense of energy, and we look to continue that in a big game at home for us tonight.
And you still see some moving parts coming into the lineup for this Bulldogs organization. You have Kapustin, Copeland, you know, guys like that, you know, you saw on opening weekend from the holiday break. Just what did you take away from these new guys coming in and how they're making an impact right away?
Yeah, well, you know, Kael obviously was outstanding in Penticton. He, you know, it was a busy game for him. You know, as a goaltender, he really had to work. And then, you know, whatever, you get in at 3 and trail and, you know, early game, things like that. So I don't know, I think energy was sapped a little bit there. And so, yeah, and as far as, you know, Copeland has really impressed, and so is Mitchell. So these guys coming in, really happy with those kids. The way they work and skate and shoot the puck, I think it's really going to help our group.
Well, you have a quick turnaround with Okotoks here at the Eagle Builder Center as you'll head now down to Okotoks tomorrow. So just what's some keys to success when you're taking on the Oilers team back-to-back like this?
Yeah, so, you know, coming off the trip, you know, we're fighting something as far as, you know, sickness or bug in the room. So we're going to have to really manage our energy levels, short shifts, and, you know, making sure we're protecting the puck and not getting caught out for extended time. So that'll be huge in our success tonight.
Well, the Blackfalds return home for the first time in a few weeks as it is the New Year's Eve matchup against the Okotoks Oilers. If you're at the game, Chex and Tucker will have your in-game announcements. And if you're at home watching on Flow Hockey or listening to the Bulldogs Audio Network on Mixler, Mike Moeller and myself will have the call. Ladies and gentlemen, happy New Year's Eve. Have fun tonight.